You need a much needed break, Tom. If you watch this video, just take a break. Take a break, man.
To all my haters, you ain't all lie. You talk slick, but you ain't all lie.
Okay, so we're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. And first off, I just want to give a big shout out, a big shout out to everyone who's been donating to my fundraiser to give back to children and less fortunate families for the holidays. We're already almost at what, $500? Like that's amazing to me. It's amazing, and it shows me just how much the people are worth fighting for. Like, it shows me the power really is in the people. I'm so excited to see these kids smile. You know, to see these kids smile when they get these gifts, because I said before, but I don't know if I actually said this before, but I'm saying it now. I'm personally targeting like certain kids like that that may need help. Like, I'm gonna be going to schools, elementary schools, and that I grew up in, and I'm gonna talk to teachers, principals, and try to figure out like what kid is doing really good, but just may have it a little harder at home. Cause I really want it to count, and I want to find out what is it that they really want for Christmas, and with you guys' help, this is gonna be more amazing to me. Cause it's like, sure, I could just take $1,000 and just go it, but it means more to me to see the people come together, so salute to everybody that has been donating. Shout out to Alex, who yesterday just randomly threw $200 in there. That's amazing. Shout out to you. You're awesome for that. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna leave the link below for anyone else that wants to donate. Even $1 counts. Now, today we're gonna react to Tom MacDonald Balloons. I don't know what it's about. This is my first time hearing this song or seeing this music video, so this is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start this right now.
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my...
Okay, see, and that's the hard thing that I could pick up on about being a celebrity is you pretty much got to worry about things like that. You got to worry about when you get used to the fame, and you start getting stalkers, and you start getting people that just always want to be in your business. I can only imagine, because like on my Instagram I got like what? Oh, I got over 18,000 followers, and from time to time I get certain people that definitely come off with very weird vibes, very weird stalker vibes. So I can only imagine having hundred thousands or millions of fans and being that famous, you know?
My place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always, just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain.
I'm loving the build up right now. The build up, that beat, like it gives you a certain feeling. It's like watching a movie and a war is about to happen or something, and that certain beat, it captures a certain feeling within you.
I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How?
I like how he coming in on this one. He's standing over a cliff, and it's basically like, to me it kind of symbolizes like, you got the world in your hands, you got everything you wanted, but it's not what it seems at all. And now you on a cliff thinking like you made it to the top of the mountain, you know, but you ready to jump off that, you know?
Lucky I don't have a manager, cause I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me.
I like that he said that. Tired of talking to other artists and they're just telling me how I'm inspiring them. And it's a lot of, in my hometown, what we call D writers, right? It's a lot of D writers, and that's how I feel personally about just about this whole thing right here. Is like people are just they're deriding. They're not really actually like seeing him for him. So you're inspiring me, and I want to rap like you. I want to be like Tom MacDonald. I want like that's so corny, bro. Like where I'm from, we respect leaders. You know, it's one thing to get influenced by somebody and take a certain aspect of that and use it in your life, but people be just straight imitating, deriding, cloning, and I'm not with that. It's really weird. I'm not with that. Like, talk to the dude like he's a human, you know?
Great, wanna know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring. I'm in the clouds, I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds, blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna
I think what I like about this most is it's funny, I use that same microphone he has right there. But what I like most about this is just the creativity within the video. He's not one of those people that he's gonna have people all in his videos and trying to create this visual that may not even be him. It's always kind of just him in his videos in some creative way, and that's very entertaining and real.
See me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine.
Reminds me of I forgot that song. Eminem used to speak about this a lot. Eminem been laid the game out. Like we, wanted the fame. Now it's like I don't want it no more. I wish I could just go back. And honestly, that makes me happy in my life that I chose the life that I chose, and just being humble and being able to just do what I want to do without anybody being much in my business.
Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream. Like this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is...
He said he built a vocal booth just to, not even to record, just to screaming. That sounds like a lot of stress, Tom. You need a much needed break, Tom. If you watch this video, just take a break. Take a break, man.
Triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom.
Look, Tom, bro. Like, because, I pay attention, like I said, I feel like the last month or two I haven't been paying attention, but from when I was, I would notice, like, you post a lot. You post when you're gaming, you post when you're chilling with Nova, you post. I would say just start training yourself to just not post like that. I know you want to update the fans, and that's your way of promotion, but I would say take a break. What's more important? You put out so much music, you put out so much, just so much. You put out videos, funny videos. You've entertained the people. It's time to take a break, man. It's time to take a much needed break. After watching this video, like like I said, I have only 18,000 followers on my Instagram, and that becomes a lot for me. You always got people asking you questions. You always got people who they act like they love you, and then the agenda. It feels like there's some weird intention. The intentions is weird. It just like I know how it feels. On a way, my phone's ringing. Sorry, guys. I know how it feels on a way. Yeah, let me call you back. I know how it feels on a way smaller scale. To always feel like damn, I need a break, or like like someone's always watching you, or like you have this duty to constantly just like people start using you as a like you're the therapist in a sense. But hey, we need therapy too. We need, we go through stuff too. So on your end, someone who has millions of followers, millions of fans, just take a break.
I'm in the clouds, I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds, fill me like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away, well I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Fill me up like a balloon and let me go. They are throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. For the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left. I miss the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan.
See, it's just so crazy to me how the things that we chase in life may not be what we want. You know, I picture when we die, like when we transition, heaven being like that feeling you get, right, when you're doing your passion. Like obviously Tom found his passion, which was music, inspiring others. That's how he learned to really connect with millions of people. Some people's may be gymnastics, some people may be reading, right? Whatever that feeling you get where you zone out and nothing else really matters anymore. I picture like heaven being that, like feeling like that all the time without worrying about who's famous or people worrying about what's going on with the next person. Everybody just kind of in tune with that feeling, with that feeling, and not worrying. So it's like in this world, in this realm, when we chase our passions and let's say we get really successful and it turns into fame, then we tend to get depressed because the fame don't be really what we want, at all.
Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke. I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be. Posting 20 times.
One thing I'll say though is about the past is sometimes it's never really as good as we think it was. Like when we sit back and we think about the past and we be like, dang, I missed that time. And we would actually relive that time. It's really just a memory and what we create in our head over time. It might have been a special time, certain things, but I'm sure at that time you were thinking that, man, if I was famous, it would be, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about just making it right in the present moment, enjoying the present moment. Like, you made it to the top of the mountain. You're at the top of the mountain. You're by yourself at the top of the mountain. Look like you're questioning jumping off the top of the mountain. Figure out how to create paradise on the top of the mountain for yourself. While you're on the top of that mountain, just figure out how to create paradise for you without any distractions. Start doing things maybe alone, right? Instead of, I'm not saying don't see the therapist. That's good. Mental health is definitely a big issue, but I would say figure out how to make paradise on top of that mountain. Become a in a sense, an alchemist, and yeah.
Today now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major label CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad.
It makes me think too, because if Tom MacDonald feels like this, right, an independent artist, doesn't really have like his team is really him and his girl. Could you imagine how artists feel that are signed to labels that have big teams around them all the time, posses and just all these people around him, and they can't really trust him. But when they turn on the camera, everyone acting like best friends, like everything's okay in the vlogs, but behind the scenes they really don't trust. Could you imagine how depressed they really are when it's all set? Could you imagine? Then you see why they do the drugs and they drink, they become alcoholics and always at the strip club, because they're trying to fill that void. Always buying the jewelry, just trying to fill that void, that depression.
The music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else. Don't watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow.
Wow. I gotta keep going back to the same thing, which is just take a break. Anybody who cares about you will say the same thing. Just take a break. I'm sure you being at the level you're at, you see so much fakeness amongst other rappers too, especially since you always top in those charts. I'm sure there's so many people that want to piggyback off you and use your name just to try to catapult into the same level of fame, or to try to get your fans. And so I know seeing all that is like too, it just probably turns you off from even doing this stuff. I know you love music and all that, but I see the fakeness, and I'm not even like I said, I don't even be on here. For all my people that's watching this, like, y'all see how I take breaks. I don't even be on like that, because I'm really, in my real life, I'll be in the present moment. Like I do a lot. I focus on a lot of things that are beneficial to me and my mental health. So a lot of people that's on here all day, they're not really doing that. They're just doing things for the money. They have way more subscribers than me. There's people, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, who are, they're getting money off this. It's a job for them. I ain't knocking if you get money off of it, whatever, but a lot of people really don't even care about the music like that, to be honest with you. They don't even really care. It's just kind of like this online world. Like, whereas me, I'll straight tell you right now, for people out there, go take a break. If you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, like, this stuff isn't real. We idolize people and celebrities, and like, it's cool, they're inspiring, but people take things too far. They're just people, bro.
And then I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
Somebody tell me, who's Dave MacDonald? Is that his brother? Because I just seen that video was directed by Nova and Dave MacDonald. Is that his brother or something? Like, I don't think I've ever heard of him. Shout out to him though. The video, very original as usual. The originality is on 100%. Everything is just original about that. The song, everything. And I'm gonna just go back to what I've been saying. Take a break, Tom. Just take a break, bro. You was dropping what, like, how many videos every Friday? Like, just dropping them back to back to back to back. You're not gonna fall off. You're not gonna. No, we need a break. Sometimes, like, the break is more important than the go. Sometimes in life, remember that the break is more important than the go. You need balance. You feel like that because there's no balance, apparently. There's no balance. You need balance. You need a break. You need to relax. You need to just breathe. Do what you do. Don't feel like you need to constantly keep working. Maybe if you sometimes you got to tap out to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to tap out to tap in. So you might take a break, and who knows what may come to you? Who knows what new revelations or whatever. I keep bending like this because I'm trying to get in the microphone. Because last video my voice was pretty low. So I'm trying to make sure y'all could really hear me this time. But overall, like, take a break, bro. Don't. I heard you mention killing yourself too many times for my liking in that video. So take a break. Take a break. Forget these reactors. Forget Forget everybody for a second and just focus on you. Take a break. And for everybody that watched this video, salute. If you watching this and you need a break, take a break. Okay? Meditate. Do something that's like meditation. Too many people are running around trying to get a pat on the back. Like, no. Like, I'm in the real connections, which is why I started this fundraiser also, because I like to really connect with people, especially kids, because kids a lot of them be so pure, before they get influenced the wrong way, and they come in here pure, and I love to connect with that. I don't need a pat on the back, none of that. I don't care, but I just do it because it's in my heart to do it, But with that being said, I'll be back soon. Salute to everybody who watched this video. Everybody enjoy our day, and I'm out. Salute.